Hello everyone, it's Wolf. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy, my throat hurts. It's just a little sore. But there's something I've been wanting to talk about that I feel really guilty about and honestly hate myself for. When my mom died, I was, of course, very sad. But something else happened. I felt like there was a weight that was being taken off of me. Like some type of restraint. I felt more free to do things. And it was weird. I love my mom. I loved her so much. And I am still so sad that she's gone. But I just can't keep this hidden anymore. When she died, it felt like a restraint or something on me was being lifted off, that I could go do more things, that I was more free. I felt more free than ever. I've wanted to get into choir, into dance, into things that I never have ever partaken interest in until now. I want to get into. I've never taken any interest into dancing or into choir. But I really want to get into it. I've also delved more into my art and gotten so much better at it. I lost the interest to play video games, yes, but that was the only thing that happened. I want to bake again, and all these things, and you're probably wondering, what the hell is wrong with you? Let me tell you a little bit about my mom. My mom was a very, how do I put this? She was a very helicopter-y mom. And a bit controlling, too. How do I put it this way? I couldn't leave the house, doesn't matter where I was going. I had to have supervision, doesn't matter if I was going out into the backyard or where, I had to have supervision. She got mad at me multiple times for wanting to go into public school because she wouldn't be there to supervise me. And she had her own mental issues, yes. But she was very controlling. She wouldn't let me watch certain things when I was of age to watch certain things. She really didn't ever teach me about the birds and the bees. I learned that online on my own. She wouldn't let me watch YouTube until I was, 10 or something. Not even kids' YouTube. She wouldn't let me watch any of that. She thought it was too inappropriate. And when she did allow me to watch it, she'd only allow me to watch certain things like Pokemon, which I had no interest in. She's called me a bitch. She called me a bitch a few times when she was angry at me, such as I didn't do the dishes the way she wanted, or I finally snapped back at her for yelling at me, which she did a lot. I put something in the wrong place and she'd yell at me. And she wouldn't let me do things such as a long time ago, I really, really wanted to get into, I wanted to get into swimming again. Because I was in it for a while, but after we escaped from my father, she didn't want to get me into any clubs again. And she was like, no, I won't be able to supervise you. And stuff like that. And I was just like, because at that time we were able to do it. We had enough money and we had people that could take me. And I was around, 13? I could do this stuff on my own. But most of the time, sometimes she'd treat me like a baby. Sometimes. And sometimes she'd treat me like I was just a bitchy teenager. She made comments about my weight multiple times, even though I told her to stop. She kept saying, I need to diet, I need to diet, or, my tongue is getting twisted, but she kept saying that I needed to diet, and I was gaining weight, and she kept pointing it out and such, despite of how depressed I was. She never really cared to understand my autism, and she would also invade my personal space a lot until I got on her about it, until I got my grandma, on her about it. She would invade my personal space, such as like moving my stuff and looking through my phone and doing all that type of stuff. She wanted me to quit YouTube multiple times, but at the time I started YouTube, she was too sick to really do anything about it. So when she died, I loved her so much, and I know she was trying her best, and I know she had her own mental issues. She was trying her best. She didn't deserve to die. But when she died, I felt like some type of weight was gone. Some type of weight holding me down from doing things was gone. I felt like I could do more things. And I feel so fucking guilty for it. I love my mom. I loved her so much. But I feel so guilty for this. I'm sorry. I just really need to get this off my chest. Anyways, bye-bye. Peace out. Wolf out.